You're
I'm
not
not.
Bernard?
I'm not the corpse. I'm not the. I'm not the corpse. I'm not the fiction that they send me. The caps. I'm not that caps. Are you operating in commerce? Are you operating in military? What capacity are you trying me in?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
fine.
explaining nothing. I'm asking you to explain your.
All right, guys, this sovereign citizen just made an absolute fool of himself. This idiot is out here talking over the judge, going on rants like he's the main character, and just being so disrespectful. It's honestly painful to watch. Judges do not mess around, especially when you start acting like this. You're basically begging to lose. This is by far one of the most intense sovereign citizen court hearings I've ever seen personally. What do you guys think of all this? Let me know in the comments if you think the judge is being too soft or not. Let's go ahead and dive in here.
Bernard.
Your full name?
Bernard.
You're
I'm
not
not. I'm
Bernard?
not. I'm not the corpse. I'm not the. I'm not the corpse. I'm not the fiction that they send me. The caps. I'm not that caps.
So who gave you the last name Little? Your mother?
The government did.
Your mother didn't give you that last name.
The government gave it to me.
She had to tell the government, didn't she?
The government. She was the agent of the state.
She was an agent of the state? All right. What are we going to do with these cases, Mr. Little or Mr. Bernard?
I would like to know which jurisdiction I'm being tried under so I can adequately defend myself, Your Honor.
Read the court rules. I'm not here to give you a law school instruction. Read the court rules.
What do you mean? As a matter of record, I would like it to be placed on a matter of record how I'm being, what venue you are using, Your Honor.
That's not my obligation, okay?
What do you mean it's not your obligation? It is your obligation. You took an oath to uphold. Excuse me.
Mr. Little.
Yes, sir.
Let's stop, all right?
What do you mean, stop?
Don't talk while I'm talking, first of all.
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. Secondly, it is not my obligation to read you the court rules. You're here. If you don't want a lawyer that is...
I'm not asking you to read me the court.
I'm not finished talking. If you don't want a lawyer that's versed in the rules, then you are...
This guy is an absolute idiot. According to U.S. law, especially under the Sixth Amendment, it's the defendant's responsibility to understand the basic rules of the court. Judges don't have to lay out every single rule for you. They assume that you either know them or have legal representation who does. The idea of a judge informing a defendant of the rules is a misunderstanding of the process. I don't know if this guy is just pulling everyone's chain or what, but he clearly has no idea what he's talking about. Honestly, he should just get an attorney at this point. Many courts also provide documents called courtroom rules or courtroom etiquette, which outline expected behavior, but it's not a judge's job to go over them step by step in every case. So this guy is pretty much just stalling at this point, hoping the judge will back off. Let me know what you guys think so far. Let's get back to it.
All of
Yes.
that stuff, I'm not here to teach you that. I'm here.
You're not here to teach me, but you're here to inform me what jurisdiction that you're operating in, so I could defend myself. I'm not asking you to teach me anything. You're not teaching me anything. You're notifying me of what jurisdiction that you're operating in. Are you operating in commerce? Are you operating in military? What capacity are you trying me in?
This is district court.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm demanding. I'm not asking you anything. I'm demanding you tell me what process are you charging me of? Or are you charging this fiction of? Are you trying to get the bonds? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You haven't notified me in the capacity how to defend myself.
This is district court. These are criminal cases. Read the Michigan rules of court.
That's not explaining which venue you are attacking me with. That's not what court. The court is the court 36th district is not a venue. It's a place. It's an establishment.
It explains everything.
It's not explaining nothing. I'm asking you to explain which jurisdiction are you heading me in? That's a simple question. Why are you running from the question? That's the answer. What's the problem with you answering the question, Your Honor?
You're going to be the third person that I give 30 days for contempt of court to if you do not.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Your Honor?
Wait a minute. There's going to be some proper decorum in here, right? You're not going to sit here and you're not going to overtalk me. I've given you the answer to your question. If you don't like the answer, let me finish. If you don't like the answer that I'm giving you, then you file a motion on whatever you think jurisdiction is and wherever you think the case should be dismissed.
It's not about what.
Now you about to go there, all right? One more time, you interrupted me, and we're gonna go there.
Do you guys think this judge is being too soft? I personally do. The judge is giving this lunatic way too many chances to run his mouth. Seriously, he should have just laid out the rules right from the beginning instead of letting this guy talk over him like he owns the place. This guy has no room to talk. He didn't even give his full name in the beginning, and he's being way too aggressive with the judge. Personally, I would have held him in contempt if I were on the bench. Judges have the authority to maintain order in the courtroom and can absolutely hold someone in contempt for being disruptive. That said, the judge is really giving him the benefit of the doubt, which honestly might just make things worse. But hey, that's my opinion. What do you guys think about that?
Gives you
Let's get back to it.
Opportunity to speak to the court through a motion. So whatever you say, whatever kind of path you want to take with these cases, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that. But you have to put it in writing now, okay? So I can read it, the city can respond to it, and then I can make a ruling off of who I think is in accordance with the law. All right, Mr. Little?
You still, Your Honor, I'm trying to address this matter properly. Okay.
And I'm telling you how to address it properly.
But you still haven't told me what venue you addressing me in.
I just told you, you didn't like my answer. So with that being said, we're not going to go back over this again. You're going to either set the matter for a pretrial date. I'll give you an opportunity to write motions and you can put whatever you feel that the law is at the state of the law as you know it, or the state of the law as it is, or with the court rules and the statutory laws and everything. You can put that in there, and then I will let Ms. Snyder or somebody from the city law department respond, and then I will make a ruling on how I feel who's on the right side of the law or not, okay?
Your Honor, am I on record?
You are on record.
I would like to make a matter of record that Your Honor hasn't answered my question properly. Okay. I'm not satisfied with Your Honor's answers to my questions. I also feel as though I've been threatened. I feel like I'm under duress right now or coercion. I like that to be a matter of record. And I'll let you do what you got to do, Your Honor.
Okay, so we have a jury trial date already set for 4 of the cases. We'll add these other cases to that jury trial date on May the 7th.
May the 7th.
And these motions, let's give you a motion date before May the 7th. Why don't you give me the motions by April the 26th, your motion will be due. So that's a time where you, that's April the 26th, 4/26/2024, motions due, and the response to those motions if you write them, will be on Friday, May the 3rd. The city will respond if they choose to respond. And then we'll set a final pretrial date, on May the 6th. So your next court date will be a day before the jury trial date on May the 6th. And then I'll make a ruling on the motions on that day. I'll have read your motion. I'll if the city responds, I'll read their response, and then I'll make a ruling on the motion, and we'll see if May 7th that we need that order that jury. All right. Do you have any further questions, sir? So you put whatever you need to put in that motion, however you feel the state of the law is. I would like to be able to read what you're talking about, because I don't really understand your position right now. All right.
We don't understand each other's position, Your Honor. That's what we're trying to come. That's what we're trying to come together with.
And that's the purpose of the motion. That's the purpose of putting all of that.
Yes, sir.
You have in the motion, so I can read it and review it. I might not still understand it. We probably are not going to understand each other's position.
Oh, you will, Your Honor. You will, because it's your language. It's your language.
I'll read it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, and just moving forward, let's not argue about the situation. Let's have a conversation about the situation so we can have a little bit better decorum next time. All right, Mr. Little?
It's never argument, Your Honor. It may be agreement. You know, because I'm passionate about it, because my life on the line. Not only my life, my trust. So, you know, there's a lot going on that, you know, ones ain't aware of, that I'm aware of.
Do you guys think this sovereign citizen is just acting crazy, or does he actually believe everything he's saying? We've covered a lot of sovereign citizens on this channel, and I can honestly say this guy is a different breed. He's incredibly aggressive, argumentative, and frustrating to listen to. I genuinely felt like I lost a few brain cells watching this one. How do you even argue with someone who's constantly ranting and making nonsensical claims? It's honestly wild. And to revisit an earlier point, I really do think the judge could have considered contempt. The way this man repeatedly interrupted, talked over the judge, and raised his voice was completely unacceptable in a courtroom. He also claims he has a lot on the line, yet he refuses to hire an attorney. That makes no sense at all. If you truly believe you have something important to lose, wouldn't you want someone knowledgeable and experienced advocating for you? Instead, he's trying to handle everything himself, and it's turning into a complete disaster. As for his state of mind, it's impossible to know what's really going on. What is clear, though, is that his behavior is erratic and counterproductive. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should the judge have been tougher, or was it better to let him continue and dig himself deeper? Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy courtroom moments. See you in the next video.